All right, what up, you guys? So, you guys know a guy's been trying to learn how to weld and all this kind of fun stuff. I thought I would film my very first actual project. I've been messing around on like an exhaust pipe, pieces of metal, thicker stuff, thinner stuff, galvanized, straight steel, all kinds of different stuff, settings on this machine. It's kind of a lot, but there's definitely plenty to figure out. I mean, just setting up this helmet alone is like, yeah, can't mess around with the peepers, burning them. I was kind of worried about that, but I think I've got it. So, my very first project, the wife has this thing, this plant stand. This thing's crazy. She's got this plant stand. I guess it's some kind of bird. He's got some like legs. Well, the poor guy's middle finger broke off. So it's a little wobbly. Actually, now that I'm looking at this thing is like, I think it's kind of tall, but we're gonna see if we can do it. I got all these like magnets and whatnot to hold stuff down. Have you guys ever had these mini snowballs? These things are good. Probably shouldn't have them on my welding table though, while I'm welding. I'm okay. So, this thing's kind of crazy. Still getting used to everything. Gloves. Got this little metal grounded as a little metal welding table. It's just a little guy, does all kinds of things, but you ground your machine to the table. It's kind of tricky. It's kind of weird. But let's see what we got. Has a little finger right here. I'm actually going to bring you guys in here close and see what I'm doing. This thing is a trip. There's the little I know, like, you're not supposed to weld over rust. Really? I guess this thing was outside for a while. This welding table is cool because it has these notches in it and you can like, C-clamp things down. This massive C-clamp is kind of overkill, but that's pretty cool. What about this little guy? Little magnets. I mean, that's kind of perfect. I think we're just gonna go for it. I know one of these days I'm gonna start to weld and forget to put these gloves on. I know it's gonna happen. I've already almost done it. I'm still at the point in this to where, even though I've practiced like maybe only not even a couple of hours, like before I actually start to weld, I'm nervous. Sketchy. Guy's harnessing lightning and the electricity. No, I'm harnessing my wall outlet. All right, well, the table is grounded. I'm also gonna forget to flip this hood down one of these times. I know I am. This should only be out, like they say, 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch. What I'm going to try to do actually is just get some light. I'm going to try and just tack it. I want to just tack it. It's lined up perfectly where, oh, I just screwed it up. Maybe that's not going to work. How can I do it? This needs to be held down somehow. There. There. Freaking cool. All right, I'm gonna attack this little guy. Whoa. Coming out all fast. Something's up. Huh. Wonder if this thing is like, I think it's painted or something. Maybe the table wasn't grounded very good. Yeah, that's what it is. I have to get something and grind off. I have to grind. I have to get my grinder. I think I need a little Dremel. My Dremel is somewhere with a little grinder thing. I'll be right back. Dremel tool. Homies, we're doing some serious surgery on pelican toe. Kind of cool. I don't know when I used this last. I don't know if that'll get enough of it off of there. I feel like I should have some more Dremel accessories. Ow! Fuck. So there's a nickname for these little things. See how those things are coming out of there? And it's literally, the nickname is called a cheek poker. And I just got one right in the cheek. Glasses are a must with these little things. These are cheap too. They don't, I have a grinder, a die grinder with the air compressor, which I should hook up. It's just super loud. I think that was good enough. I think we're gonna try it. Cheek poker, literally. Scalpel. What I don't want to do is weld the magnet to, I think this is like a flamingo legs. Flamingo toes. Flamingo toes. Kind of fun to say. Flamingo toes. Flamingo toes. Hey, what up, flamingo toes? You know when your homie somewhere has got some flamingo toes. You gotta remember that when you're at the beach. I mean, I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. So again, all I want to do is tack it a couple of times. I think. Yeah. Look at that. So, because this type of welding is flux core welding, it's gasless. You don't have to have the tank. It's a flux coating that's around the outside of the wire, because when you're welding, it has to be protected from the oxygen. Otherwise, it won't work. It's science, okay? I don't know what all goes into it, the equations, but basically it's flux, and it leaves a coating of flux. So every time you weld, it's a couple extra steps without the gas, because you have to you don't want the flux to be in your weld. It's always, it leaves a coating of flux on the top. I think this is working, you guys. I think this is working. I'm gonna try to go all the way around. I think it's working. That's a little much on that. I'm definitely gonna have to get the grinder. I'm gonna have to get the grinder and like grind the metal down. think I've got the wire speed too fast. I don't know. Or maybe I need to turn this up. You can see that splash of stuff. That's like the flux. But pretty cool. I think what I'm gonna do is try and position this thing to where I can weld the bottom too. Although I don't think that's ever going anywhere. Actually, I need to get this side. Let's spin the flamingo around. Let's make this flamingo dance. Do-si-do to flamingo. All right now, turn your butt, turn your butt. I wonder if I even need to have this clamp down. I feel like I don't. Well, maybe I should. It's not going anywhere. Bring the lightning. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh no. I screwed it up. What happened? How did it... Oh, I see what happened. When I heated the toe up, it fell into the hole in the table. Oh, that sucks. Oh, and I just broke it off. Shoot. That's broke. I just found another broke piece. These two in the middle. These two toes in the middle are supposed to be connected and they're not. That sucks. I think I may have to get my grinder out with the wheel on it. I'm gonna try this thing. We're gonna try this thing. Actually, I haven't even used this yet. Thing gets it. I feel like I'm giving the flamingo a manicure, pedicure. Which one is the toes? Pedicure? Hang on there, flamingo. I know it hurts. Trying to fix you up. Flamingo, 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 flamingo. Kind of like the Dremel a little better. I think I'm gonna have to get 2 C-clamps. Let me turn around this way. Turn your butt, flamingo. Turn your butt. I think I'm gonna have to do it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. Maybe, because I need to weld. What the? Just can't. This vice grip is way too big. I'm gonna find the small ones. But I need to weld this guy. See? He's broke right there. You see the factory weld from the company. It's broke right there. And then I gotta weld his toe back on. I thought I had it and I screwed it up. Man, I think I'm gonna have to actually get a grinder out to fix this. Because I think I messed that up. And I think I'm gonna have to start from scratch. So just let me know when the Novocaine starts to wear off. We'll give you some more, okay? Just give a guy a heads up. I don't want you to be in pain. All right? We're almost there. Hang with me. Flamingo. I also have this bad boy that I haven't used yet. Attaches to just a regular old grinder. But I actually think, oh, I forgot to get the C-clamps. C-clamps. Where are they? C-clamps. Oh, C-clamps. Starting to think maybe I should have bought the larger welding table. Running out of space. Okay, let's see if these work. I need to go. Oh yeah, that should work real good. There's one. Strapping down some flamingo legs. Man, is that tightening or not? Lined up. There. Okay. So, I'm going to plug the grinder in. Don't need that. Magnets. I wish I just had leather hands that had no nerves in them. Thick leather hands. Maybe I'll get there one day. Lord knows I've smashed, broke, cut my fingers, poor mangled digits. Flamingo fingers, flamingo fingers, flamingo fingers. Trying to make it perfect, okay? I'm trying. Is that gonna stay while I'm welding? I think we need to put another one on this side. Stay put right there. Gonna weld your ass. Okay, okay, okay. That looks pretty good. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Pretty good. So that was a little bit of a bummer. My camera died, and I don't know when it died, but I hope that it got like most of that, because this was kind of cool. Mr. Flamingo Toes has got a regular toes now. So anyway, those are really good welds. That one came out super good. The toes in the middle. This one I ground it down a little bit. It just needs to rust a little bit on the top to match everything else. This metal has like a surface rust or like some kind of, I don't think it's paint. Maybe it is some type of paint, but I think it's rust. It's like some type of surface rust. Anyway, that thing is strong. Mr. Flamingo is good to go. His toe is on there. And that was the very first official welding project that I've done that was a project. How freaking cool. Flamingo, 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 flamingo. Flamingo. I don't think that's what flamingos sound like. What do flamingos sound like? I don't know.